Hey everybody, Tactacam trainer here. As you can see, it's a little bit different than the last review video. I'm trying to upgrade and get better every time I do this. Hopefully I can get it down so that it can be pretty consistent, but I'm going to continue to always drive to get better for you guys and for myself. So hopefully this is better video quality and this is better, audio, everything. The lighting, hopefully everything's better for you this time. I'm using the actual Tactacam instead of my computer video because the Tactacam is night and day compared to the video camera that's on my laptop. So that's one of the biggest upgrades on this video. But moving forward, the product that I'll be reviewing on this video is the Premier Protein Powder flavor vanilla milkshake. Premier Protein Powder is a Sam's Walmart brand, I believe, that you always can find them in those stores. You can always find them online as well. Premier Protein was I found out about Premier Protein actually from a friend back home about 4 or 5 years ago. I was working out and he had this and he said, here, try this. And they provide containers of individual servings that you can buy as well as the powder. So he threw one to me, I tried it, and I fell in love ever since. There's a lot of things about this product that are great. This is probably the protein that I will compare other proteins to, honestly. I'm going to be honest with you up front. I'm a big fan of Premier Protein and what they provide. So moving forward with the review, things that I will review with protein are the taste, the mixability, drinkability. I feel like that's very important, that the powder can mix well with the right amount of water, milk, whatever you drink it with, because I feel like that shows that it's a great product. If it doesn't mix well, then I'm probably not going to use it again because I don't want to be drinking clumps of protein powder. So that's one big thing for me. Also, I'll go over the brand, its sustainability. I'll go over pricing, and then with the proteins, I go over the protein to sugar ratio when it comes to how much is in the protein. I feel like that's very important, and I'll also go over the carbs that are in it because I feel those are the main three things that people look at when they're dieting, especially when they're on a diet. If they're counting macros, if they're doing keto, whatever that may be, I feel that those are the most important. So, to start this off, taste. And like I said earlier, this is kind of the protein powder that I'll compare all other protein powders to because at this point, this is my favorite. So, for taste, this is a 10. I like all their flavors, but the vanilla milkshake is great. I try to keep my proteins in the vanilla chocolate range. I don't try to get too crazy. I feel like some things get a little too sweet. If you start getting away from the basics. So when it comes to protein powder, I try to keep with the vanillas and chocolates, but with this vanilla milkshake, it's definitely a 10. Next on the list is the mixability, the drinkability. Again, this product is a 10. It mixes perfectly well. It's like you're drinking a chocolate milk or vanilla milkshake or milk mix. Honestly, it mixes perfectly. I've never had an issue with one of their products mixing well. So for the mixability, drinkability, it's a 10. For the brand, I give it an 8 just because they do focus mainly on this. They don't really do a lot of things in the exercise industry. They focus on proteins. They focus on bars. That's about it. But they've been around since 1997, Premier Protein. So I definitely give it an 8. So next on the list for what to go over is pricing. So on the last review, I gave a price, but that really a total price of the product that really doesn't give you the best comparable way to compare apples to apples to other products that you want to see. So from now on, I'll be giving you a price per serving because really each container and each manufacturer has a different scoop size, has a different amount of product they fit into their containers. So the price is important, but the price per serving is what I'm really wanting you guys to know about. So on the price for this product that I got, the container that I got only had 17 servings. So it was $1.18 per serving. So you can come back to this if you want for comparability, but it was $1.18 per serving. For the price, to me, that's pretty solid. So price, I would give it an 8. last but not least, like I talked about earlier, I talk about the protein versus sugars, and then we'll talk about the carbs. So in this one, you have 30 grams of protein to 1 gram of sugar. So that's a 30-to-1 ratio. I don't know if I've ever found a protein that is that far, has that best a ratio when it comes to protein to sugars. So again, that's another reason why this is probably the protein that I compare everything to, because it not only tastes well, but what you're putting in your body is good too. So you're getting your protein, but you're not getting a lot of sugars, and that's really what a lot of these newer brands have. Is they give you the protein, but they also have a lot of sugars and a lot of carbs. And with this one, you only get per serving. You only get 2 grams of carbs too. So it's going to be friendly to those diets that you're on, that keto friendly, you're counting your macros, all that stuff. This is going to be a very friendly protein for you for your diets. So it has 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, 2 grams of carbs per serving. And that, there may be people that's close to that, and maybe other brands that are close to that, but I haven't had one that has beaten that. And that's another reason why it's at the top of the mountain for me, with everything together. So last but not least, another new thing that I've learned from my other video is I'm going to give you guys a recommendation. I feel that that's important. Would I recommend this to my friends? Would I recommend it to someone else who's asked me, hey, what protein should I use? And this is 100% a yes. I would recommend this product to anyone. It fits pretty much everyone out there that may be wanting to jump into the protein market and find one that fits with them. It tastes good, it drinks well, and it has low sugars, low carbs. So, you can't really beat it. So yes, I recommend this product to pretty much anybody out there that would like to try or jump into drinking proteins.